There are many high-tech systems in the world that protect us from various threats, but one of the most famous and powerful is the Patriot missile defense system. Have you ever wondered how it works? What makes it so important in protecting against missiles and aerial attacks? In this video we will reveal all the secrets of this incredible system and show how it saved lives in the most dangerous situations. Don't go anywhere, it's going to be interesting. The history of the Patriot system began in the late 1960s when the United States felt the need to create stronger protection against airborne threats such as enemy aircraft and missiles. Before that, air defense was based on older missile systems that couldn't effectively deal with new types of weaponry. The development of a new system began in response to the emergence of ballistic and cruise missiles by the enemies of the U.S. Initially, the project was named Phased Array Tracking Radar to Intercept on Target, or simply Patriot, which translates to Phased Array Radar for Intercepting Targets. This is how the history of one of the most successful projects in air defense began. The creators of the system set out to create a weapon capable of intercepting not only aircraft but also ballistic missiles. The Patriot was developed by Raytheon, a company that had been working on missile technologies and radar since the 1950s. It was this experience that formed the foundation for creating a system capable of detecting and neutralizing targets at long distances. However, to make the system truly effective, it took time. Over several years, improvements were made, and in the 1980s the first version of the Patriot was introduced. The modernization of the system began with the Patriot PAC-1 version, which was designed to protect against ordinary airborne threats. The system showed its effectiveness in action, but its capabilities were limited. The Patriot was equipped with radars that could track objects within a 100-kilometer radius, but that was not the end of its potential. Developers understood that to deal with new threats, the system needed to be improved. In 1988, a new version, PAC-2, was introduced. This modification of the system significantly expanded the capabilities of the Patriot, adding the ability to intercept not only aircraft but also ballistic missiles. This was an important step forward because ballistic missiles had become a serious threat, especially in light of technological advancements by adversaries. The Patriot PAC-2 was equipped with more powerful radars and an improved warhead, allowing it to effectively neutralize such targets. However, it was the Gulf War in 1991 that brought the Patriot its true fame. During Operation Desert Storm, Scud missiles fired by Iraq threatened not only Saudi Arabia but also Israel. It was during this time that the Patriot demonstrated its ability to defend against missile attacks. However, as subsequent studies revealed, the system was not always 100% effective. Nevertheless, it continued to improve, and its potential did not go unnoticed. The most significant step in the history of the Patriot system was the release of its third version, PAC-3, introduced in the early 2000s. This was a true revolution in missile defense technology. PAC-3 missiles were equipped with much more accurate sensors and an active radar homing head, which enabled interception of targets at higher speeds. This improvement allowed the system to deal with more complex threats, such as medium and long-range ballistic missiles. In 2003, the Patriot played an even more significant role in defending against missile attacks during the Iraq War. Missiles fired by Iraq continued to pose a threat to the coalition, and Patriot systems once again demonstrated their effectiveness. This proved that the system could adapt to new conditions and continue to evolve. Over the years, the Patriot became more powerful and precise. But what makes the Patriot system so powerful? It's all about its ability to effectively combine several technologies: phased array radars, precise missiles, and high-speed combat systems. All of these components work in close coordination to provide instant reaction to any threat. For example, the radar can detect a missile or aircraft several hundred kilometers away, after which the system automatically targets the missiles and intercepts the threats. The mobile launch platforms of the Patriot also provide high mobility, allowing the system to be quickly deployed in different locations. This is an important advantage as threats can arise anywhere in the world, and the system must be ready to respond quickly. The platforms with launchers can be moved by vehicles, allowing them to be relocated to strategic positions in no time. Currently, the Patriot system remains one of the most widely used missile defense systems in the world. It is used not only in the United States but also in many countries such as Germany, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Japan. All these countries understand the importance of protection from airborne threats, and the Patriot is one of the most reliable tools for that. One of the most notable examples of using Patriot in recent years was its deployment in Turkey for NATO's missile defense. When NATO countries deployed Patriot in Turkey, it was done to protect against possible threats from neighboring countries like Syria. This once again shows how important it is to have a defense system capable of rapidly responding to any threats. Despite all its achievements, the Patriot does have some drawbacks. For example, the high operating costs and the price of each missile can be a significant limitation for countries with limited budgets. Also, the system is not always effective against certain types of threats, such as hypersonic missiles. However, developers continue to improve the system, incorporating new technologies to enhance its effectiveness. The Patriot system has undoubtedly played a huge role in protecting many countries from aerial attacks. It continues to evolve, and we can expect that in the future, its capabilities will be even more impressive. The emergence of new technologies such as artificial intelligence and improved sensors will open up new horizons for the Patriot system. But it's important to remember that any technological progress comes at a cost. Despite its power, the Patriot system is not a cure-all for every threat. It continues to evolve, and with each year, it becomes more sophisticated. It's important that countries continue to invest in its development and improvement to ensure the reliable protection of their citizens. In conclusion, we can say that the Patriot system is not just a weapon, it's a true defense against the growing complexity and danger of modern threats. It continues to serve to protect countries, and its role in global conflicts remains significant. We can only hope that technology will not stand still, and we will see even more advanced defense systems in the future. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about such technologies, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and be sure to like this video if you enjoyed our story about the Patriot system. We're always happy to share interesting information and new discoveries in the world of technology.